So it is VOD review time. I am basically going to be looking at every time I get hit and every time I hit Greninja, because I feel like I get very lucky when I win this matchup. I honestly don't really know what I'm doing. It right now just feels like I get whiff punished a bunch and then Greninja's advantage state is just really good, so then I just end up dying. So because I don't actually know what I'm doing, I'm probably just going to be looking at those two specific times, and I will probably take in a bit of a look of Greninja's advantage state. I probably won't go too much into my own advantage state as Cloud, because I feel like it's pretty standard all over, but at the same time, that isn't currently a problem that I'm having. I can't even really reach that stage consistently or know how I'm reaching it. It just feels like, hey, if he whiffs, then I get a punish. If I whiff, then I get punished. So I don't know if that's how the matchup actually goes, but that's what it feels like right now. So I'm just gonna rewatch this and just every time I get hit, I'll pause, think about it. Every time I hit him, I'll pause and think about it. Okay, so Blade Beam isn't bad, I don't think. I feel like I just did it too high. This would typically hit most other characters, but because Greninja can low profile, I might need to do it lower if I'm thinking on doing this. I think the reason why I did this is because Greninja's jump is really, really fast, I'm pretty sure. So, like, he can... Let me reset my controller. Like, he jumps, he gets off the ground really fast and gets up into the air, like, super, super quickly. So he can, you know, drop, I don't know his combos, but he can drop down and then go into jab or whatever. Why is it, my controller's, like, holding down. Okay, there we go. And then just, like, go into something like that. But, like, the character is very fast, especially if you, dash walk. Then the character ends up being very fast. But even if he's just doing this, like, from a distance, he can just dash attack. And it basically low profiles. I actually am very curious of the hitbox. Ew. It's in... There we go. This video is basically just going to be me talking aloud in comparison to my regular reviews. When I review stuff, I'm usually just quiet because I'm not talking to an audience or anything. Alright, so dash attack. Like, look how much range this has. He goes so far. He, like, slides really, really far. The hitbox itself is pretty big, and it's just, it's pretty, like, it's really, really big. It's just really big. But you can outrange it. It's pretty small. The only thing is that it's really fast and doesn't have a lot of frames. 28 frames seems like a lot, but, like, there's 17 frames where there isn't a hitbox, basically, and it's only minus 13, so makes it a little harder to react, especially on Wi-Fi. But, I mean, it is punishable. Okay, so if I want to use Blade Beam, this would have been fine if he jumped, but if I want to cover both options, I need to aim it lower, I'm pretty sure. Like, if I want to end up beating the grounded options as well as the aerial options, I need to aim Blade Beam lower.
Greninja.
The upper one like that, I guess you could argue is better for if you get like a jump read, but I mean, you don't get that much reward off of it because you can't follow up on it. So if I like jump back or something and do it at like this height, it's good. Because if he jumps, this isn't going to be super accurate. And I mean, like, he can still get over it. So is it even good? If he jumps late, then it still hits. But the grounded one is so much faster though. Maybe I'd want to use the grounded one then because it's faster. The reason why I was doing this is because I thought it would cover more options. It'll cover him short hopping. Whoops. If he decides to short hop, it can cover it pretty well. He has to like get it at the very peak of his jump. So if he doesn't, then he ends up getting hit and I stop him. So maybe I want to use grounded blade beam. I'm wondering if grounded blade beam would be a lot better. Just for the sole purpose of it being faster. Although it being slower can actually be pretty good too. I'd have to kind of play around with it more, I think, and like just try it out, see what happens. It could very well be that blade beam just isn't that great because it is after all 60 frames. Jeez. What's the different hitbox? Oh, in the air it actually has more frames. Jeez. It's actually laggier in the air. So maybe grounded blade beam is better. It's only 7 frames slower. Or faster, but it is worse on shields significantly. So granted, this is something new I'm learning about Cloud. I did not know that aerial blade beam is laggier. So yeah, maybe grounded blade beam is what I want to do, but either way, the reason I got hit here is because Greninja low profiled my blade beam. And I mean, he didn't even hit me at this time, but I'm stuck in lag this entire time, so he can just go ahead and hit me again. So I'm pretty sure that's true. Apparently this second one here is not true. If I DI away, then I'll be fine, but I'm so far off stage, it's kind of scary. I don't know if it's worth... I mean, I might as well hold out. I'm gonna be sent in the same, basically the same position, right? So I might as well hold out, I guess. I'm wondering if I can up B. That wasn't even true. I naired there. Yeah, I could have air dodged here. I'm kind of curious what his combos are. Well, it's time to go into the Greninja Discord resources. Sure. That one's not actually true. I remember trying that. Someone told me it wasn't true anyways. It's this front. Oh, this is old. I don't know if anything here has changed then. I'll probably just have to figure it out, I suppose. For now, anyways. There is a video out there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I was at 0. Okay, so he did... I think he did dash stack into... Yeah, that's true. That's true, for sure. Okay. How long does this go on for, though? First of all, how long does it go on for? And... Oh, okay, I was off stage. And I mean, I can already see that this isn't a combo. And this one wasn't a combo either. So I'm seeing here that it is. I remember someone telling me that you have to get the outer hitbox for it. Even with the outer hitbox or inner hitbox, you can still get it. Oops. Okay, let's try it like more closer to off stage. So let me go to a different stage first. And I want to see what percent you can do this from. I feel like this can go on for a while, just because you can full hop it. Could be wrong though. Whoops. The second one for sure is not true. It's like really not true. Why can't I double jump? That one's not true at all. But that can also happen. So I don't think jumping would get me away from that. Probably best bet is to like DI and then I can stall afterwards if I want to. Like if I DI away and he misses, then I can decide to stall and do some other stuff. 'Cause if I DI away, I think I'm good. I'll still stick with up smash. Wait, I still get hit. Still get hit by the last one. I think that's assuming inner hitbox. What? Bro. Oh my gosh, he's gonna start up smashing now. Okay, so if I get the if Greninja gets the inner hitbox, if he gets the inner hitbox, then you can follow up. In fact, you can still get all the hits. I wonder if this only applies at 0 though. Yeah, that only really applies at 0, I think. Because the back air will send you too far after that. Yeah. Yeah, it starts to send you too far. So aside from 0%, you can basically just hold out. So like at a percent like this, when you're at 0, I don't think you're gonna really get influenced that much by a DI. So you might want to just try air dodging, and then if you get hit by the second one, you can DI out so they don't get hit again, or you can try air dodging. Air dodging in doesn't seem too bad, because then you still have your double jump if Greninja hits you again. So maybe I could air dodge in. I think this only really applies to low percent though. Okay, so it's like DI out / neutral air dodge. At low percents, when Greninja follows up with a bair, try to air dodge. Otherwise, at higher percents, DI away. And yeah, I tried to cross slash here, but cross slashing is definitely too slow. Probably in most cases I probably wouldn't recommend using cross slash, just because he can follow up much faster before your cross slash even comes out. I think this is like frame. What frame is this of cross slash? It's actually kind of close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9, 10, 11. It's close. If you DI away and he starts to attack you, then maybe you can catch him. I guess it should be at 0%. At higher percents, you can DI away and maybe get a cross slash. Maybe. This recovery was just... I think if I snapped, was I in position to snap? I feel like I was in position to snap, but this actually screwed up my recovery. This like pushed me up further onto the stage. But I mean, like, I'm back on stage, which isn't so bad. It was like just off screen. I may have not even made it back, to be honest. No, yeah, I would have. I'm pretty sure I would have snapped here. I feel like I was like roughly this far off stage. And the water just kind of screwed me. It either screwed me or it saved me. I'm not even sure, to be honest. And then I'm gonna get punished here. Is there even anything different I could have really... See, if I was falling here, I could have stalled with cross slash here. Because I think cross slash even moves you forward a little bit too. Might depend if your like it might depend on your current momentum. Because then that might make stalling with cross slash decent. At least in this matchup. Controllers are really whacking out right now. Now I just get sent a little far. Yeah, I like I continue moving forward with my momentum. So when I regain momentum, I can use it to stall later, rather than trying to use it to contest Greninja. So cross slash off stage can be used to stall. Shouldn't. Can't really use it to contest Greninja when he's edge guarding. Okay, so we finished off. You can see this is part of the reason for people who have come to my stream why I'm very reluctant to do VOD reviews on stream, just because they take a while for me. Get hit by dash attack again. He can follow up. Can he even, like, is this even true? Like, I feel like all this is not even true. I'm just using silly options. Like, I'm trying to cross slash again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could have air dodged. I don't know if I would have been able to DI away there. So 41%. At this point, I'm feeling like it's just, hey, you get hit by a dash attack, just DI away.
Greninja.
Alright, so I don't know, I'll do with the C-stick instead. Okay. Oh, I'm DIing away. Oh yeah, I wanted to try DI away. So DIing away won't matter here. If he gets that hitbox though, it does. So I can try DIing away, because if he doesn't get the inner hitbox, then I get away. Although there, he got the outer hitbox and still hit me. So it's like a... I guess it depends on which way I'm facing. So if I'm facing forward, then he doesn't hit me. But if I'm facing backwards, it seems like he still nabs me. Even then, he got me there. So it has to be like the very tip and he won't hit me. So I should be able to air dodge this at the very least. So I wonder if I hold air dodge, like I wait for me to air dodge and then I hold out. That way I don't even get hit by the mix-up of... Well, I could DI out. It's like DI out and then choose an option, I guess. Because I can determine the DI before I actually input the... Before I input my next command. I don't know if that's going to be hard, though. But it mostly feels like just, hey, just DI out. And I can obviously air dodge. Yeah. But I can still get that. Like, if you still want to go into back air, you can still get the back air. Is he not thinking anymore? He is. Why is he also DIing out? That's really weird. I never told it to do that. Oops. Whoops. I am not very good at this. There we go. So you can still get the back air. I feel like that's mostly what he's just going to be getting is forward air into back air. And I might just have to accept that I get hit by the back air after. I feel like this can go on forever. Maybe not literally forever, but... maybe 90? Roughly? Yeah, maybe about till 90. So it's basically back air into dash attack. Or it's dash attack into back air. That's like one of the bread and butters by the looks of it. So, I just need to select an option, and here I guess I was just anticipating rather than reacting. I know reacting online is kind of hard, but I feel like this situation is something I could have probably reacted to. Just like get up and I'm like, oh, he used like a dash attack, and I probably can't punish it. I could have definitely just held shield or ran away or something. So I feel like with Greninja, you just kind of have to commit, but I'm not going to write anything down yet just because I'm not sure. I just got caught here because I just spot dodged instead of doing something else. Okay, so I get hit by dash attack again. This looks like I'm DIing away. This definitely looks like DI away, which is good. I just want to kind of see what that looks like with no DI. So he's at 75%. That is 100% DI away, so that's good. From my current understanding, it seems good. He could still follow up with a back air if he wanted to. I decided to use Nair to try and get away. I feel like if he hit me with bair, it wouldn't have even mattered. So I honestly think that when you're in disadvantage against Greninja as Cloud, you don't really want to be like using an attack. I feel like a lot of the time you're either going to get whiff punish or you're just going to get beat out. I just got red there. Oh, I naired and then he just whiff punishes me. So I think I need to just not use an attack. I don't know if this is exactly right. Because if I use cross slash would have hit him here. Yeah, cross slash for sure would have hit in here because he's going for... Well, I don't know. Let me see. I don't think it would actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I would still be in the air and it would whiff, and then he would do his up smash on me, I think. Or he would do something else. He'd wait, go for up air or drag down, something. And Nair is my fastest option out of hit stun, I'm pretty sure. So I'm in the air. Cross slash is my fastest special move. Or sorry, up B is my fastest special move. I could go with up B actually. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And yeah, that would have hit. Huh. I wonder if I can do up B out of hit stun. Up air is kind of like my fastest consistent option, I think. It's either up air or neutral air. The problem with neutral air is that it's small and it starts from behind Cloud rather than in front, so it's not exactly the most consistent thing to use when you're coming out of disadvantage against Greninja. Up air would be more consistent just because it's in front of Cloud. So I guess it might depend. If you're getting hit and you're behind, like, you're facing the other way, then maybe you can use Nair. And then if you're facing your front, maybe you can try using up air. Also, I didn't fast fall this, did I? I'm not sure if I did. No, I did not. If I fast fell, I would have been fine. Alright. Yeah, so like neutral air and up air are like my two options, and I don't think I can really contest him in the air very often. I'd have to look more into that. The work on section is basically just for me. Just in case anyone couldn't figure that out. So it's like, I'm doing bad stuff out of hit stun. That's basically That's like huge because I'm always trying to cross slash, and I'm trying to like preemptively do stuff, I think, rather than reacting, which I think is actually really big. I'm doing the wrong things at a hit stun, which is making me take more damage. I want to see how much of damage I've taken in the stock just because of poor options out of hit stun. So here's one. I took 6.5. I took another 6, or another 6.5. So 13% so far. I guess we'll add an additional 5. 21. I just took 37 so far. I've taken 37% just from poor options out of hit stun. I take like half of my stock is just because I'm choosing bad options. That's like pretty much half my stock. Like half of this, I've taken like 30. Oh, I kind of forgot what number I said. I think I said 37. I don't remember, but I took like 40 something percent, maybe even 50, just because I'm choosing bad options at a hit stun. And if I did not take that much percent, and let's say the neutral interaction still happened, I would not have died here. So that is very, very important. All right, he just hits me when I'm invulnerable. It's like not good. There, I preemptively decide to use Up Yet a Shield. I need to like basically wait for him to hit my shield. But it's kind of hard because I think it's kind of hard. I can't say for sure. Reacting to dash attack online might be really, really difficult on shield. It's only -13, so I have like 5 frames to react alongside with the delay. Otherwise, he's going to be able to shield. And I mean, I guess I could also go for grabs as well. If it's kind of hard, then I can try and just go for grabs as soon as he hits my shield. But it's still like reacting because then I get whiff punished for preemptively doing something. So I'm going to get punished here for whiffing. I don't know if that's necessarily bad, but I'll just write it down as a... I'll just write it down as something because it seems important. I need to tech that. I have a hard time teching online for some reason. I need to definitely work on that if I'm going to be playing more online. If I tech that, would it have even mattered? Would it have even mattered? If I tech in place, he can still probably hit me. If I tech away or tech in, I probably have to just tech in place. I'm not even sure if it would have mattered. The last option I can think of is using an attack so that I don't get put into the tech situation in the first place, or using a jump, but I don't know if I can. It's like roughly here. No. Why can't I up smash? He like does a dash first. I can jump out of the second hit. Is that how that works? You might be able to. It really depends on where you get hit at low percents, because if you're by a platform, then yeah, you're gonna get hit. So I guess your best option is just a tech at very low percents, and then at higher percents you can, like, you're not gonna end up getting hit by the, you're not gonna end up being forced to go into the tech situation because you're gonna be able to jump. This only really applies to low percent by the looks of it. Yeah. But then again, he can always go into a back air, so it depends on whether or not he has platforms to work with or not. So that already tells me one thing, is that Greninja likes platforms. Or he can work off of platforms. Into back air. Oh, and why did I actually get hit here? Oh, because I preemptively did an up B. And also the thing that feels annoying is like, hey, you know, I missed, and so it just feels like he just starts mashing buttons, which feels really annoying. So because of this, I think because of Greninja's mashy nature, I don't think I've seen a Greninja that isn't really all that mashy. Especially if you're on a platform, you're probably just gonna want to go into like shield or like some sort of defensive option. I didn't actually get punished for not turning around my up B for him crossing up. It's more that I just jumped into this, because if I blocked this, then I could have shielded and then went into up B if anything. I can also do neutral air. Neutral air can be safe, or safer, because I can pull away while doing the neutral air. Maybe I'll do clouds neutral. More safely deal with rising cross-ups. Also, Greninja can mash. So, because Cloud doesn't have fast options, fast aggressive options, defensive options tend to be favored when you whiff an attack, I guess. Especially if you're on a platform. Okay. Whiffing again. Up tilt doesn't even work in this matchup. Especially when he's on the... I really don't think up tilt works in this matchup. I'm so used to using it. Just because it seems fast and it hits behind. But I don't think it actually... Like, it doesn't actually hit Greninja. Like, this doesn't... Even up smash doesn't. Like, this doesn't hit. In front it does, though. I should get off this stage. You know, a lot of the time someone whiffs something, it's like, oh, spot dodge. Up tilt because it starts from behind and it's fast. But then you just whiff. This wasn't a bad read. It's just probably percent. I could have just went for like a cross slash here rather than up tilt. Up tilt, or sorry, up air. Up air, falling up air would be good at a higher percent. So I'd need to look at my advantage state a little bit more and work on that. Was I thinking he was gonna like jump or something? Just get punished again. Like that, that's good. That's fine. I think I tried to up air there. Well, here's me using an attack again. DIOA is fine. I could have gone to the ledge. I could have double jumped. I could have air dodged down to the platform. I could have maybe even up aired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up air wouldn't have even hit here. Honestly, if I just held away, I think I would have been fine. If I air dodged, I still would have gotten hit here because I would have been stuck in lag. Up B may have worked here. Up B probably would have worked. I'm pretty sure up B would have worked. I kind of want to look at the hitbox. It would have been close. Depends on Greninja's hurt box at this current time. It would have been close at the very least. But using neutral air. This looks like DI in. There's no way. There's no way this is DI out. That is for sure DI in. If I DI'd out, I would have been fine. And then I think I also tried to do an attack. Yeah, I tried to neutral air. And then I'm trying to contest him. Just DI away. Get punished for cross up. It's just, this is just really annoying. Like, hey, hi, you whiffed. And guess what? I whiffed too, but you know, I'm Greninja, so then I can just like keep going and just dash back in. I find that really annoying. Okay, so he's also attacking out of hit stun as well, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why I did that. I don't think I even meant to. Yep, that's good. I also think I use my limit a little too carelessly. I find it so surprising that he can jump here again. But I guess it's neutral air dodge and it's not that laggy. I thought I had him for sure. It's so interesting. Especially in situations like this, I think up smash can be really good. Just because dash tag, dash tag, dash tag, and it's going to cross up. I think I actually knew that at that point, which was really nice. I'm actually really curious what % up smash kills at, because especially offline, if I can react to the dash attack better, I can up smash out a shield and then just kill him. I go to Kalos just because it's high, and then any percents under that should cover it. Also, I might have had rage. Don't think I did. Holy moly. Oh, I'm not holding down. I didn't hold down there. I crouch canceled that. Holy moly. From it just going to 100 to like 110, it scales really well. Jeez. Crouch canceled. Okay, this seems like roughly the percent. Alright, so 110. Up smash, out of shield. 110%. Where's my VOD? Oh. So that's me getting him for whiffing. I'm like preemptively doing stuff again. I like just barely missed, dude. I think when I whiff, especially something this close, I feel like there's a like there was supposed to be a dash attack coming here. I would need to definitely hold shield here. I'm not running away from Greninja. There's no way I'm getting away from Greninja. Like, I am not going to outrun Greninja. That's me needing to know my advantage state better. And knowing how to punish his advantage state as well as knowing what to do so I don't whiff an advantage. I think I tried a forward tilt there, but it was really slow. Yep. Yep. Like, here is... It's so easy for him to just whiff punish. It's kind of ridiculous. So I think I need to be much more careful with what buttons I press. Did I even... No, I was stuck in... Was I stuck in lag? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Using uppy is actually so scary in this matchup, dude. It seems hard online just because reacting to dash attack seems really, really difficult. But I could try actually reacting to it instead, rather than just like preemptively using it. A majority of me getting hit is just like me whiff punishing, or me getting whiff punished. This is very vague. I don't actually know how to really do it yet, but I just notice I'm getting whiff punished a lot. Majority of the damage, majority of the damage I'm taking is because I'm doing something out of hit stun that doesn't work, that isn't actually like a proper mix-up against Greninja, and I'm just like whiffing a bunch, which is causing me to lose neutral. That's fine. You can see the first thing that's good just starting this match off, that I don't know if I even noticed, but I remember when I was playing this, I'm like, all right, well, I have to play like a little baby in this matchup. Like, I don't decide. It's really hard for me to decide the pace of the matchup, and like, if I do something and try to be aggressive, I just end up getting whiff punished, and I don't know if that's a consequence of me like not being good at spacing, or if that's just how the matchup goes, or what. I'm gonna have to watch some other people play this matchup as well. But that's what it feels like currently when I'm playing the matchup, and it's just like, okay, well, I basically need to know whether or not I need to play fast or slow based on how Greninja's playing. If he's playing slow, then I get the charge limit. If he plays fast, then I can actually do stuff. That was good. Like, look how much damage I get just for landing a back air. I can... This makes me think that I, especially at low percents, I can play slow. Because when I get a hit like a back air or forward air, I get to down tilt or cross slash after. And I get what? Like 39% or something? I got like almost 40% off of that. Down tilt is pretty good too for him dash dancing, if he's just gonna dash dance around me. To beat out short bursts, or I guess it's like foxtrotting. Where else did I get a hit here? Oh yeah, I down tilted because he's just like dash dancing, so I down tilted after. It's so like I don't want to use it. I'm attacking where he is first of all. That's like the first kind of bad thing. But I don't want to use it early either because whiff punish, like I can get whiff punish. That's what it feels like. So I feel like I might just need to be more patient. I don't even know why I full hopped, to be honest. There's me trying to cross slash again. This one may have not been as bad just because he didn't start with the dash attack, but I don't even think there's much merit to doing this either. I don't know what that back air was. It's me playing patient, which is good. Like, I really get whiff punished off of this. That's so annoying, dude. Okay. I want to see more of his recovery options before I really decide on something. To at least try. This is good. I'm not using like neutral air or trying to do some like forced option. I tried to do it there. You can see I'm trying to neutral air again. It's not good. This is like, I think this is DI in as well as trying to neutral air. It's like double no-no. At least by the looks of it. I could very well be wrong on the DI. I'm not very good at reading DI right now. Platform actually saved me. Nice. Being patient seems good. This is so silly. I wonder what the frame dead on that is. Because if he does that, let's say like I see him recovering and I decide to hold shield. I wonder if I can actually up smash. I'm pretty sure I can up B, but I don't know if I can up smash. Substitute shadow sneak. Wait, this is minus 29. Front back kick. So he can get behind me? How do I know which side he goes to though? I can pretty much react to it. Oh yeah, easy. Okay, don't restart on me. What if he does it off stage? How am I supposed to... I guess I have to do it frame by frame if I'm gonna do it off stage. There's no way. I'm not even gonna get a cross slash. So it would be up B, up smash, maybe down tilt. I don't even think down tilt's gonna get him. Oh, it does. So up B, up tilt. I don't need limit anymore. I can do jump cross slash maybe. I'm not really in a position to do that yet though. Come on. Up smash. I want a tag that has smash stick on. That's like perfect. I don't think this is gonna hit though. So it's probably a down tilt thing, unless he's like super close. I'd have to kind of determine how close he is. This is hard to do with two controllers. Okay. Up B should work for sure. I lied. If he's off stage, I guess it's a down tilt that I gotta do. But if he lands on stage, then I can do finishing touch. I can basically do whatever I want if he lands on stage. I actually don't even know if this is a guaranteed punish. I'm just going off of that quick test. And I'll try it in game and then go from there. Alright, I think this is where I'll stop here. This is my first like hour or so of studying the matchup. And I think it's been pretty productive so far. I haven't completely solved my neutral, but I have sort of figured out my disadvantage. At least the basic disadvantage so far, where a lot of the time I'm DIing in and... Well, no, I'm just not like DIing out. I don't know if I'm necessarily DIing in, but I'm not DIing out, and I'm constantly trying to contest Greninja when he hits me with like a dash attack. So he hits me with dash attack and goes for like a back air, and I'm trying to use neutral air and cross slash when I should be trying to air dodge and DI away and then recover low on stage. Or recover low off stage, or not even necessarily recover low, but like Greninja kind of forces you to not be able to initially go high, so you can pull back and then go forward and recover like on a higher end, I guess. So you can air dodge down onto the ledge, or you can go low. But I just need to work on DIing away and using more defensive options when in disadvantage, rather than trying to aggressively hit him back. And then in neutral, I need to be careful of whiffing, because Greninja's very good at whiff punishing. Those are the two biggest things I've seen from this. And I've also discovered that neutral can be good for cross-ups, potentially. So I need to... I'm going to continue working on this. I've only really watched one game so far. We were only 5 minutes into the VOD for an hour and 30 minutes. I know that there's a big gap where me and this Greninja player were talking for a little bit, because I was telling him that... I was basically expressing my frustration with the matchup because I didn't understand it. But there's obviously a lot more that I can do here to do a lot better in the matchup, so... Probably when I start reviewing this again, I might record it again and then just make like a compilation of the more important parts and then maybe post it. So, break time. Gonna continue with Greninja versus Cloud. And the last thing I checked, I believe, I think it took like maybe like an hour break or so, is the Edgeguarding thing. Is this? So let's continue watching. So I guess aerials can be good if the... I mean, I feel like this is a pretty big mechanical error on his part, but maybe not mechanical, maybe decision making. But if he just decides to run in, then, you know, forward air or back air can be pretty good by the looks of it. And when I pressure his shield, because Greninja doesn't really have many out of shield options, it's possible that cross slash can be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like that would miss, so maybe up tilt. Up tilt can do wonders if he decides to short hop out of shield as additional shield pressure. With Greninja, I feel like if he full hops, then it's really easy to just get caught out. It's very easy for him to whiff punish you because he gets in the air so fast. So I guess like back air into neutral air can be good. Back air into back air can be good. Potentially back air into up tilt. If he decides to jump anyways. Back air into neutral air seems pretty good. I guess I can just do bair because it's kind of implied that it's going to be a rising bair. That's so ridiculous, the range. I wonder if that shield poked. That wouldn't have even hit, so I could have cross-slashed. I went for a dash attack. I didn't get the sweet spot, though, unfortunately. I could have cross-slashed and dash attacked, or even F-tilted. Okay. I like this because I chose a defensive option right after I whiffed, which is nice. Spot dodge ended up catching the F tilt from Greninja, but I could have shielded as well. And if I shielded, I would have had to go into an up B. F tilt it's basically dash attack. It's like 1 frame extra for dash attack. So I treat it the same way. This game I'm playing a lot less like button heavy and I'm playing more movement heavy, which I think is good. I'm camping a lot more, but I'm playing more movement heavy, which is always nice. Rather than just pressing buttons just because I'm getting whiff punished a bunch. Like, that was a little preemptive. It did work out, but it's a little preemptive. And again, I tried to challenge him when I landed. This is... I definitely should have used it earlier. Like, here. But I started to cross-slash thinking I'd have the invincibility frames. I actually don't know what frame it starts on. Because had it started at the right time, I would have actually won that interaction. It starts on frame 6, so it's just it's like midway through when starting up. It's really close to when it starts up. When the move is actually active, rather than startup, I should say. Yeah, very movement based. You can see it, like, I didn't even go for a back air there. I just decided to dash away. That was pretty good. I like how non-committal I'm playing. Except for that. I try to up tilt there again. And decide to jump and try to put some pressure, but he rolls. I don't have to play this committal. Playing patient and mostly non-committal seems to be very good. Yeah, and you don't have to punish everything. Like, it's not necessary. Trying to neutral air when disadvantage against Greninja. Mistakes. So, need to play more patient and non-committal in neutral. And I think one thing that's going to be very helpful in playing patient and non-committal is that I'm going to see a lot more opportunities and then be able to figure out like which opportunities to take and which ones not to. Because one thing that might happen is that I might end up being too non-committal and I'm not actually putting on any pressure. And in addition to this, I think that if I can understand how to pick my neutral interactions, like know when to go in and know when to commit to something, go for a down tilt, etc., etc., then I can move on to advantage state and then start really pumping out damage when I win neutral. Even stalling like that, dude, like, just that is already rough. Jeez. I need to work on recovery, not using cross slash to stall when close to Greninja. He can easily whiff punish you. It's so crazy how he can do that. And I need to work on catching his recovery from the air when he's in disadvantage. Down tilt's not punishable like that for sure. Oh, if I do it perfectly, it is. Jeez. Would I have even killed? No. Be more patient when in advantage against Greninja. Don't need to commit early. It's basically just a game of patience by the looks of it. Where, like, I just need to not spam buttons because he mashes, so a lot of the time I'm like, oh man, I need to match that mash. So like if my opponent's mashing, I'm like, oh dude, I gotta mash as well. And like catch up to speed, but that is clearly not what I need to do. I need to stop committing to random stuff like that. Because he's just standing there waiting for me to commit to something, and then he just whiff punishes. Now I'm starting to get a little too antsy by the looks of it, when I can just be playing more patient and non-committal like I was in the second stock. I think that the second stock was really, really good. Dang. Nice. Nice. It's basically just like, play safe, dude. Like, just play safe. And if I play safe, I tend to... That's so stupid. I tend to do a lot better. I hate that so much. Oh, I'm gonna edge guard you? Nah, I'm just gonna counter. Yeah, I guess. If I can read the option, then I can go for something more aggressive. I feel like playing this matchup again right now is to see if I can work on anything. Or to see if what I'm doing, like if I can apply it. Nice. Platforms seem to be really nice too. I actually neutral aired there. I neutral aired there again. That's like advice that I was really telling myself not to not to use. Because, you know, I figure if he's not going to do anything, he can just stay on the ground and then whiff punish me, right? Oh, he messed up. The only reason I got it there is because he messed up. The other one I probably only got because he messed up too. Good, being patient. I'm that grab, dude. Just being patient. I've pretty much just gone off of his mistakes. Beautiful. This one I'm just being a lot more patient, like just right off the bat, I think. I'm not just like spamming back air and just like constantly using attacks. I'm using a lot more movement with punishing him instead. A lot of times I'm trying to... It's kind of interesting because I'm not trying to do it, but I'm recognizing that he's using a lot of attacks, so I'm just trying to punish him whenever he hits my shield with up B, which seems to be working out great. And he messed up his combo there 2 times, which allowed me to neutral air, which I don't think should happen. I'm just playing much more patient here, which I think is working out really well here. Neutral air dodge that time. I did like that I played patient here in this situation. I think this was just greedy to go for a down smash. It wouldn't have even killed. Like when I was playing on the platform here, I like that I was playing patient like this to see if I can find an opening to like get back to stage. But then I down tilt in the wrong direction. And then I just run off and it's just like, what? So much damage here. And this is all just basically just waiting for him to do stuff. He did the forward air here and he was like chasing me, so I figured I could get the iframes, which was good. And then I think I recognized that he was gonna attack again, but if he actually did a forward air instead of a back air, probably would have lost. That I'd need to test. And then this was just... I don't know what he did this for. I guess he thought I was going to be aggressive after. But don't really need to do that. Nice. He's reaching about up smash percent, and if he was to cross up again, then you could easily just up smash out a shield. But because I think I recognized his habit of wanting to do neutral air dodge when coming back to stage, I just went where he was going and then just charged up smash, and it actually killed earlier. So pretty good so far. Cloud actually gets a lot of damage. He doesn't need to really like go crazy with a lot of hits, is what I'm starting to realize. 12%. I didn't even get the whole thing, but 12% just for an out of shield option. It's pretty good. Playing a little antsy. Only got 7% off that one, which isn't too great. Jeez, what is happening? Good whiff punish. Nice. I'm just playing really patient. I'm playing really non-committal and just waiting for him to make a mistake, kind of trying to bait with movement a little bit. But I'm basically just playing very movement heavy and just letting him dictate the pace. I think if he decides not to approach as much, dash tag is really committal here. And it doesn't even kill. With my advantage state, dash attacking like this might not even be good because I don't think I'd get much off of it currently. So I might want to hold off on going crazy with very committal stuff like dash attack, especially at this percent where it doesn't reward me with much. Even if he DIs poorly, I don't think it's going to kill. I tried again. I thought he was going to air dodge. Nice. I tried. Need to be earlier on that. I don't even need to jump. I can just like chill and wait. I don't need to. I don't even need to do this. Like I don't need to jump here and start like a back air or anything. I can literally just wait there and then go for an F smash, go for F tilt, dash attack. I like backed up in the event that he was gonna come after me, but he's recovering. That game was so much better than the other ones just because of how non-committal I was playing. I was basically just running around with movement, waiting for him to whiff. Because Greninja's really fast, and I think Greninja wants you to press a button first so that he can whiff punish you. So if you don't press a button, and because you have limit, then you're just gonna end up getting limit. So I think he's pressured in the sense that he needs to approach you. So I think that's the saving grace in this matchup, to be honest. Because Cloud can play like super non-committal if he wants to. From my current understanding anyways. You're probably gonna see here, like, as I continue watching, that in the other matches that I play now, I'm going to end up using a lot of attacks and just trying to like attack fire with fire rather than just taking it slow. Knowing what percents like dash attack and stuff kill would be nice too. As like a surprise option. I need to do it like... this is gonna be hard. Even if he's... I can't tell. That's him crouch canceling it. Oh, I could just do it frame by frame, no? I don't need to do this. Does frame by frame work? If frame by frame works... Let me do it at a percent where like it just barely kills. So that doesn't kill. If I do frame by frame... Oh, that actually did. Sweet spot. As soon as I get hit, I'm gonna hold up. That kills like that. Okay, so doing that does work. Okay. So let me bring him to a percent where he dies. I kind of want to take off this. It's kind of in the way. Oh, that wasn't good DI. So down and away. Alright, is it just down that I want? If he has good DI, it makes it really hard to kill, but if I catch him off guard, then he just blows up. Alright, what percent can I catch him off guard? Probably like 125. Yeah. So it's like a option at low 100s is a surprise option to catch him off guard anyways. Just I'm not the one to dictate the pace. If I didn't cancel this, I still would have whiffed. Air dodge. Okay. So far, so good. Like this, stuff like this is so annoying. He's just out of range. It's really good spacing, but it's so frustrating. I was told that doing neutral, like a neutral tech is one of the best ways to get out of this, just because Greninja will have to go for a jab if he wants to read this properly. Although I can see him still dash attacking. But if you roll, it's a lot easier to just react and just continue the loop. So neutral tech is good when you're in the loop. So I've heard. I don't know if this is true. But I can understand it. Nice. Nice. I have to get used to that. Man, that forward air is really big. So obnoxious. Good, staying out. Waiting for him to finish his edge guard, then I come in. Nice, just playing very safe. I feel like I'm maybe cross-slashing a bit too much. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous that it's killing me this early. Probably want to DI down and in for that. But the fact that it kills me just like that is kind of insane. I don't think I should be dying that early, though. In fact, I'm going to test it. Yo! Just holding in is causing me not to die. Did I really just not hold in? Like, at all? I literally just, like, wasn't holding anything. I don't know. I have no explanation for that. But I can literally just hold in and I won't die. And this is like right at the ledge too. Like really at the tip. Damn, I can survive until like 140. Okay. What the heck was my DI? I can't even see it. But I should not have died that early at all. Still didn't die yet. Okay. So one thing that Greninja likes to do is whiff punish, and because Greninja's so fast, he's going to go for like a dash attack after you whiff like a back air or a forward air, right? And you're not gonna get away from him because he's just so fast, so I should just be holding shield. I'm gonna put down which is common just because I've seen every Greninja do this. I don't know what Greninja doesn't do this. Still trying to neutral air after hit stun, which ended up working out in my favor again somehow. You got to be kidding me. Yep. Nice, stalled. Using it there to stall was not too bad just because I was already too far. I'm not sure if I DI'd out that time. Nice. Nice. Just playing non-committal. Nice try. Playing very non-committal right now. Kind of messed up there. I don't really have time to charge limit that much either because he's just always... He's so fast. And because limit has the 7 frames, even something as small as that does not seem very good unless you're very good at like canceling it and managing your next option right afterwards. But I don't think I'm really all that good yet. Good, just playing patient, taking it slow. Could be making better decisions, but I'm still taking it slow, which is good. Nice. Could have been more patient there and then just whiff punished. Because he can always do his silly counter. Just being patient, coming out of the corner, which is always good. Did I not? I don't know if I didn't have a jump. I think he might have burned it, actually. Nice. When he's far away like that, I can charge limit just like that. That's good. I don't know if I meant to forward air there. Oof. Nice. I could have totally killed him. And you also learn how to use limit properly. Just need to play patient. You don't need to force stuff, man. Just play patient. Let him dictate the pace. If he doesn't want to do anything, that's fine. I don't have to force anything. I don't have to force anything. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up losing. So it's basically just camping, I think, where I need to make sure I have proper spacing. And I need to not try to dash away as much. Those are like the two main things I'm seeing here right now, where I'm just like, when I try to pressure and I whiff, it just seems like he's catching me with a dash attack. And then still have problems in disadvantage. And I just need to take things a lot slower. I can take my time with the decision making. If he's just gonna stand there, I can charge limit and just wait. Like, I don't have to act first. So like if I held shield there, he would have crossed up and then I would have been able to punish him. If I know the cross up range as well, then I can go for things like up smash and make sure I can get my uppy out of shield properly. Does it not cross up that often? Can he not cross me up when... What the heck? How come it doesn't cross up? When he's hitting the front of my shield, it doesn't cross up. But when he's behind, it does.
I'll find that information useful.
It says both for Cloud. It says both for Cloud. Is it because this is old? Because I can't get it to cross up. Why did it cross up that time? Why is it so inconsistent? This is so icky. Why? Ew, I don't like this. Why is it so inconsistent? I don't like the inconsistency. Oh, okay. I guess so. That's really icky. I don't like that. Well, anyways. Don't need to drift into him. Can play patient. Nice. Just, if he's playing like this, just relax. Like, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. If he wants to play slow like that, it's perfectly fine. He's just waiting for me to do something. That's all. Perfect. Just, I think it actually, when Greninja just stops moving like that, I feel like it brings stress almost. It's like, oh gosh, what is he gonna do? He's so fast. Nice, beautiful. This game's starting out really good as well. I think I tried to dash away. Yeah. Nice. I can just take these stray hits. It's not that big of a deal. What was that? So close. I'm still pretty much focusing mainly on the neutral, like seeing what I can be doing in neutral, see if I'm playing too aggressive. Nice. Did I just... Oh no, I just stood there. That might have killed, I'm not sure. Yep, just be patient. Nice. Beautiful, 37%. Don't need a cross slash there. Cross slash is a little bit of a commitment. Granted, I didn't get punished. I got punished pretty hard. Yeah. I was gonna say, granted, I didn't take that much damage and get put in that bad of a situation, but it's unnecessary damage I really don't need to take. Again, I don't need to act first. Try to neutral air, I think. No, I tried to up air. I might be dead. Yeah. Even at this distance with forward air, like, man. He also took my double jump. I didn't need to be aggressive coming back. I think I have found the next, I guess the next, like, hump that I want to work with. I might end up shortening my sessions with people. Rather than, because this clip is like 1 hour and 30 minutes. Granted that there is a bit of a break in it, but I feel like this much time playing is not required. I might be wasting time. If I don't know the matchup anyways, it's possible that it's productive in when I understand what I'm doing and I'm trying to work on something, but this not knowing what to do in the matchup and then just trying to figure things out. Continuously playing, I might be able to figure out stuff, but I've learned so much from just doing a VOD review. I haven't even started looking at other people's games with Greninja yet either. Okay. That's the first time that's really worked. Oni top tilts. Beautiful. That game was pretty good too. I'm gonna yet take another break. I've gone through a lot more of the VOD because I've sort of built myself some sort of framework to look through. Not sure if it's correct or even that good, but I've gotten through a quarter of the, or a third of the VOD so far. And I'm going to be skipping through a bit of it just because, like I said, there's a little bit of conversation happening in the middle of it where I'm just talking to him on Discord. So, yet to take another break, and I don't know if I'm actually going to go through the entire thing. I might decide to go through the entire thing just this once and then shorten the VODs to maybe like 30 minutes a piece, to shorten down play sessions with people, because I feel like at some point it's just me trying to win and it stops being productive. And I think with this much excess VOD footage of myself, it's not as necessary, just because if I'm just doing the same thing, then chances are that there's very little to learn from after a certain point. And it's not to say that I can't learn new things, but it basically ends up being like diminishing returns. So I think that's one thing I'm going to be taking from this as well.